Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, and let me ask you a question. Do you have a first aid kit in your vehicle? Do you have a first aid kit at home? Do you have an emergency trauma kit anywhere nearby? If you answer no to any of those, or it's been a couple of years since you've checked your med kit, you might want to look into upgrading. So what I'm going to show you here, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not endorsed by anybody. I just got a really good deal on a first aid kit at Costco today when I was out and about doing some shopping. I wanted to get a little bit better kit for the home. I've got med kits all over the place. I've got one in the range bag. I've got one in my travel bag. I've got gunshot wound emergency trauma kits with tourniquets in my vehicle and in the house, because you never know if you're going to have an emergency, right? So anyway, I was at Costco and they've got these first aid only first aid kits for $23.99. Now, for 24 bucks, you could probably go to Dollar Tree and put something together that might be similar to this. I actually did a video. It was like the $20 Dollar Tree first aid kit that was inspired by Patriot Nurse Channel. And I put that together a couple of years ago. Now, one thing you got to know about that is once you make that, after a couple of years, you're going to start to see your medicine expire, which that's up to you if you want to use it after the expiration date. I don't want to debate with you on that. That's your choice. But I've got a buddy that has a kit like this that's about 4 or 5 years old in his vehicle, and we were going through it, and again, some of the packaging was starting to yellow. We pulled some of the Band-Aids out. Some of the adhesive was not really sticking like it used to, and these do have expiration dates on them. You might not realize it. This one expires September 30th of 2023. Also, I keep hearing, about shortages of medical supplies and stuff like that, and I thought it's probably a good idea to pick this one up. So we're going to move this to a flat surface. We're going to open it up and show you what you get for $23.99. Again, it's the first aid only, America's first aid kits, 375 piece of essential first aid. Now, for a lot of us people that may be preppers, outdoorsy people, whatnot, you might consider this just an ouchie or a boo-boo kit, but it does really offer a lot, and you could add a few things to it if you wanted to make it a little more serious, like say packets of Quick Clot and so on. So anyway, let's go ahead and check it out and let's see what's in the box. All right, so please ignore the bedspread background. But anyway, first aid kit. So yeah, you could put your own kit together for probably the same price. But what I like about this is everything's ready to go. It's organized in a fairly sturdy, decent packaging that I think is going to hold up well, say toss in your trunk or your van or whatnot. I do like the fact that you can lock it or put some secure ties through it if you want to prevent it from opening up. And let's just flip it over real quick and just tell you the contents so you can see maybe what you want to add or not. So under cleaning, we've got alcohol wipes, BZK antiseptic towelettes, hand sanitizer packets, and sting relief wipes. Treating, we've got antacid tablets, aspirin tablets, a cold pack, first aid burden cream, ibuprofen tablets, triple antibiotic ointment packets, and there's different contents or different amounts of quantity for each of those, and I'm not going to read that off. But under protect, we got plastic bandages, 3 different sizes. Butterfly wound closures, conforming gauze roll, fingertip fabric bandages, knuckle fabric bandages, sterile eye pads, a couple different sterile gauze pads with 2 different sizes, 2 trauma pads. I'm not sure if those are like a Quick Clot style or if that's just a thicker gauze, and 1 triangular bandage. So maybe add a tourniquet to this or some Quick Clot or some other items to make it a little more serious. But anyway, we've got 30 swabs, a CPR face shield, a first aid guide, first aid tape, nitrile exam gloves, safety pins, scissors, tongue depressor, finger splints, and tweezers. So it does have a lot to offer. And with these holes on the back, you could put a couple nails up, say in the garage or in your pantry or whatnot, and hang this up and have it ready to go, or maybe mount it in your vehicle somehow. All right, so the actual packaging itself, very nice. So what's cool about it is you have access to, you can move this if you want to pull it out of the way. You can also unclip it if you want to and pull it out. We can put the front cover on and flip it over. Nothing falls out of the back, which is really cool. You got your first aid guide down here, instant cold pack, your gauze, your Band-Aids, everything you need is right here. Maybe put this stuff in Ziploc baggies and tuck it in here so it doesn't fall out and go all over the place, especially if you're having an emergency or it's windy out. But you do have shelves in here, which are nice, and some compartments to put stuff in. I'm not going to say this is going to be waterproof, but it's going to be somewhat water resistant. But overall, I mean, it does offer a lot for the money, especially when you get into the medical side. Instead of having to go buy packages of all this stuff, you do get a decent amount of quantity for each of those different items. So it definitely is something to consider. So again, I picked this particular kit up at Costco. You might be able to get it at Walmart or online. But for $23.99, I do feel like it really definitely offers a lot of value for the money. Pair it up with some more, maybe some more serious pieces of kit in here. Maybe a little bit better pair of scissors or maybe a pocket knife, if you got to do some kind of cutting. And I think you're really going to be in good shape. So anyway, guys, this is just a quick take on the First Aid Only America's First Aid Kits, 375 pieces of essential first aid kit. All right, so again, check it out. Go to your local Costco. When I was at mine, they had about a half a pallet of these left over, but I don't know, I got a feeling something like this might sell out over the summertime, especially as you get into the summer travel season. Dimensions on this is probably about 12 inches by 10 inches. Yeah, somewhere around there, and about 4.5, 5 inches deep. So it takes up a little bit of room for a lot of people, though. This would fit underneath your seat. And I think it has a lot to offer. So, and by the way, the components, some of them are imported, some of them are made in the USA. The kit itself is assembled and put together here in the USA. And they do have a customer service contact information on the back if you need to, say you need to replace any of these items. But for the most part, I think you can probably pick them up at most of your pharmacies or, places like Dollar Tree and whatnot. So anyway, guys, this is Travis. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you mash that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, y'all take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.